Good evening, y'all. I ain't made a video in a minute because I just haven't. I've been doing other stuff, but I try not to make a new video unless I'm trying not to make nothing unless it's on something that I haven't already like covered. Um, I try to make it about something that is currently going viral. So there's this post that's going up, going up, going up about this guy who says, the guy says, um, I, he says, he says, no car, I only got 4K in savings. Um, I'm living with roommates and I'm 30 or about to be 30. Um, so no car, no place of his own, living with roommates. Has some savings, but only 4K in savings. Um, what else did he say? He says that he only makes 20 to 25 an hour depending on what job he's at that week. So that tells me that he doesn't have steady, full time, gainful employment somewhere. Um, what else did he say? Um, he said that he doesn't. Basically, he was saying that he doesn't have certain basic things, and the things that he does have that's basic, he's relying on his roommates and stuff for. He described that he works, but he only makes $20 to $25 an hour, depending on the job that week. And it was something else he said, to signify more of like his instability. He said, and I have no benefits. And he said, this is why I don't date. He said, this is why I don't. He said, this is why I don't flirt and I don't date, because I don't even want to try to entertain a woman or a female because I don't have the money to do so. He said, I don't have anything to bring to the table. And that part was in quotations. I don't have anything to bring to the table. And I'm not about to come with nothing, basically. Um, I've seen a few different people post it, so I don't know if this is like, it seemed like it's some one person posted it and now other people are like stealing the post as though it's theirs. I don't know. I don't know who the originator was of the post, who the original man was who said what they said. Or if it could have been a woman that wrote it. People would be trolling all the time. But what was said in the post, what stuck out to me, was that this person is recognizing that they don't have much in savings. They don't have adequate transportation. They don't, he said, no car. Um, he's recognizing that he lives with other people. So since he has roommates, he needs roommates. There's nothing wrong with staying with roommates if you trying to stack and save and all of that. Nothing wrong with it at all. But I'm just listing the things that stuck out to me. So have to have roommates in order to make um, okay, in order to make ends meet. Um, and it also was saying that he doesn't have like steady employment. That's what it sounds like. Protect this man, whoever it was that said it. Oh my goodness, what he described or whoever that made the post described was the type of person who understands that there is some responsibility that comes with dating a woman. All right. It's someone that understands that there's some expectations that a woman is going to have if you dating her. Is I don't even know what you typed. Can I get standard mod? I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say no. But that's a man that understands that it could come with some serious responsibility when you begin dating somebody, when you begin dating a woman. When a man begins to date a woman, she's going to expect for him to pay. She's going to expect for him to pick her up, to have a car to pick her up, possibly. She's going to expect that he's able to get to the date and be there on time without any mishaps from him having to take a Uber or get a ride or, you know, um, it's letting me know that this is a guy that totally understands that there is some things that you need to have in place in order for you to be positioning yourself like you want someone else to be interested in you. And I like that he also included his age of 30. 30 is very young. It is. I don't know why our society now try to make people feel like they old when they hit 28 and shit, but it's still very young. But 30 is a good age where by this time most people will of course have finished high school, will have done some sort of training, some sort of additional education beyond high school, or some sort of trade. Some Most people should have gotten something by that time to at least have a place to live. If they are roommating with some people, they should be saving. Like how he said he got 4,000 in savings. That's big. A lot of people don't even got $400 in savings, let alone 4,000. Okay, um, but he has an understanding that you need to have yourself together 100%, 1,000% before you start trying to date, before you start trying to deal with somebody. And it's not saying that, he can't have friends. It's not saying that nobody can be interested in him or find him cute or whatever, you know, but he's not pursuing anything. He's not coming to try to play in their face. You know, I'm quite sure if this is a man of any sort of, attraction of any kind, a man ain't got to be pretty for a woman to look at him, okay? I'm certain that there's women that's interested in him, but he's not pushing that envelope because he know where he at. He like, nah, I'm good. We can be cool. We can be friends. We can be, at this level. But I'm focusing on having more. For men and for women, if you are in a state of your life or a place in your life where you want to have more, where you want to make more money, where you want to have a better mental or emotional outlook, if you want to have a better physical shape, if you want to whatever the fuck it is that you want to improve on, a lot of times the best way for you to do that is in some sort of isolation. The best way for you to do that is if you're not completely isolated, and you're still dealing with people, you're still talking to people, it's still good for you to separate yourself in some way and not be super close to somebody or not be in a romantic or a relationship where you're putting or pouring so much of yourself into that person, because how much time will you have to pursue those goals and those dreams and those things that you're trying to do? those things that you're trying to really accomplish. That other person gonna be expecting for you to put time and effort into them, when really you need to be concentrating that into elevating yourself. And this again, it's gonna be for male or female. We know, of course, the heterosexual dynamic is the reigning thing. Okay, normally when we have these types of conversations, talk about this type of shit, we talking about heterosexual relationships where the man is, considered the head, the lead, the breadwinner, and then the woman is, his submissive counterpart, help me, all of that. Okay, if you're gonna be leading and heading the household, you definitely should have your shit together. You absolutely should. You absolutely should have more than just the basic things together, because that new person, that woman that you take on, that's her new responsibility that you took on. And here's another thing. One thing that really stuck out for me was that he said he don't even flirt. So that means he ain't out here chasing skirts. And some people that's like, well, I don't got it together, but I can be out here fucking off. He not even trying to do that. He not even trying to just, get some ass and make a mad dash. He not even trying to do that. He ain't even trying to flirt. Nope, I ain't got time. That's deep. That's some wisdom for real, for real. That's some wisdom, because all it take is one good nut, one false move. Now you got a baby. All it take is one good nut, one false move. Now you done signed up for 18 years of financial obligation. Even if you never be with the woman again, nothing happened beyond that evening. If she know that child yours, she can put that baby on you. Now you got child support. Now you have these different things to deal with. Or maybe you're gonna do the right thing. You're gonna be there with her, the baby, all of this type of stuff. There's a lot of shit to deal with. Now that time that you had to focus on elevating yourself, you got to then siphon that over here to deal with this new baby, this new life, this new responsibility. So it's really a good thing to not do this shit at all. You focused on you. Focus on you. Focus on you. Because it's too hard. It seems like it's hard for people to date a person without sex. That can be very hard. If any man or woman, but definitely man, if you eliminate sex, if you having a hard time getting out of a rut, eliminate it. If you ain't been having no sex at all and you've been in a rut for some years, I don't know what to tell you. That ain't it. Okay. But if you've been regularly fucking on people and you can't seem to get your shit right, just stop for 6 months. Just stop for 4 to 6 months. Let's just say 4 to 6 months, and take your time to hone in on what your goals are and what you want to do. You will accomplish so much more in that little piece of time. You will get so much off the ground in that little piece of time versus when you was trying to chase tail. Telling you what I know. And the same really go for women too. Okay? If you are young, dumb, full of calm, you waiting on your next big appointment and stuff, but you also have goals that you're trying to reach. You got, stuff that you're trying to do, education accomplishments that you're trying to get through. Stop focusing on dudes. Stop focusing on some dick for just 4 to 6 months. Just give it a little time. Just give it a little time, and I'm quite sure are gonna do a lot better in whatever the fuck it is that you was trying to pursue. You can't afford. It ain't just a monetary thing. That's the initial thing, but you can't afford to date when you got other shit that you need to be fucking focused on. But that's it. I just wanted to bring up that viral post that I've been seeing, and it makes a lot of sense. It makes so much sense. If you can't afford to do it, don't do it. That's the wisest choice. It's the best choice for your mental, big time. For your mental, for your emotional, and your physical. It's a great choice. It'll keep you from playing yourself. It'll keep you from wasting your own time and wasting somebody else's time. Get you together first. This been Free Game. Toodles.